It's been a long time coming from the SC, South Carolina, baby. Sometimes it feels like the world is against me, 'cause I'm coming from SC, from heartache and pain, struggle and strain, trying to maintain for the SC. So mama, don't worry, I'ma make my dreams happen.
Word definition of the day: French manicure. A nail look where the nail bed is one color, pink, peach, or beige, and the free edge of the nail is another color, such as white, and there is a curved line where the color meets. Check out the Did You Know? Hi guys, welcome to TheNailJeanieSC. How are you? I hope you are well and your family is doing well. Do me a favor, if you don't mind, hit that subscribe and like button for me, and let's get into today's video. Alright guys, we are on day 2 of Dip Nails, and today we're going to be doing a pink and white set. So I'm going to be using lavender violets, pink, white, and clear, and we're going to be using a cupcake liner and we are going to be using a cupcake liner and the dip tray. So these are the lavender violet systems, and since we're going to be using the lavender violet powders, I'm going to go ahead and use their liquid system as well. So I'm going to use the UNT and the Not Polish Matted to do my peel-off base method with my tips. I'm going to be using these tips. I got these tips, guys, from the Dollar Tree, and I like to use these tips for practice. I'm going to also be using my McCart nail glue brush-on glue. Guys, I have fallen in love with this McCart brush-on nail glue. It is simply the best thing I've found. I'll probably find a lot of things, but I love it nonetheless. So guys, what I do here, and this is to show you all how I do my peel off base method. So I'm just taking that UNT peel off base and I'm going to apply it on my nail plate here, and I'm going to let that dry for a few seconds until that's completely dry to the nail plate. And then I am going to go in with the matte top coat. So I'm going to let that sit and dry until I can see that it's a little dry to the nail plate. And then I'm going to go in with the matte top coat on the nail. And I'm fanning the nails to dry it a little bit faster. Simply because I don't want to just sit here. And, so I do have product on my nail plate. I actually have the Born Pretty rubber based gel. I'm trying to keep something on my natural nails because I'm doing so many pop-offs. But I can tell y'all, after doing all of this filming, I lost a few of those pieces of gel in that pop-off. But it was a clean break. It didn't harm me. So here I'm just going to take the matte top coat, and I don't use this matte top coat for anything other than the pop-off method. So guys, what you want to make sure you're using anything that you won't use again. Pretty much. You only use it for just that purpose. Like if you're using a matte top or if you're using a regular top coat, like a no wipe top or a peel out, not peel off, but a white, just a regular top coat, gel top coat. You want to make sure these are things that you won't be using with anything else, because that's called cross-contamination. So once that matte top coat is hitting those nails that I have that peel-off base on, I take a risk in, that matte top coat surface being, that not polished matted being contaminated. But because I had used that bottle up almost to the end, I said, well, I'll just use this matted for my peel off. And I have a Madam Glam velvet mat that I'm probably going to pull over to the drawer that I keep all of the things that I use, because I'm about running that low, and I just purchased 2 bottles. So I got 2 new bottles, so I could just bring that old bottle over until I actually completely run out. Well, anyway, guys, I'm going ahead and I'm using that brush on glue, and I'm going to apply these tips. And these tips are pretty long, and I decided to keep the length. I decided that I didn't want to take them completely off. Now, this is where I think I crapped up, but still, we're just going to go with the ideal that we can do pink and white with dip. That is the whole purpose of the video, not the way these nails look. Because I can assure you guys, I didn't like them. I should have cut them down to a medium length or even a long length, with a little bit of length or something to make this do what I wanted it to do, but I didn't think about it. I just kind of wanted to show you guys that it can be done, the pink and white, with the dip powder system. And this lavender violets actually was a pink and white for the dip powder system. So I just wanted to show you that it can be done. So what you want to do is make sure that the nails, your tips are always fitting side wall to side wall. If it's a little too big, just go ahead and clean it up with the file and bring it or taper it in, so you can make sure that you get that nice, smooth, even look, and you don't get have a problem with your tips popping off or catching something and ripping off. It's so important to make sure that your tips are fitting side wall to side wall because of a lot of reasons, where you can cause yourself or your client or your friend, family, foe, whoever you're doing nails on, more damage than need to be done. Okay, so make sure y'all pay attention to that. I also got these white French tape markers out because I want to show you guys that I had to use the white French markers in order to be able to do this set. Now, it's a lot of things I could have done differently with this set, and I'm probably going to try it again, but because I really do like the Frenchy look. French nails used to be all I wore back in the day. Child, I am telling my age, but yeah. I mean, I guess that's pretty much all you really knew or they offered. Besides, paying a lot of money for a lot of colors. But I like the French nails back in the day. They were so they still the same. I think French nails will never go out. And now you can add color and do different color French nails. I think that will never go away. Because everybody love a good French nail. It's just that classic look that you get. So guys, I am going to I think I'm going to put matte top coat over these, so I can kind of, I think I am, but right now I'm just going to clean up the free edge with that little tab. I was thinking if I wanted to cut these down or not. But I said, well, I'll just keep the length and I'll just clean up the tabs. So it did come to mind to think, do I want to cut these down? And I didn't. I just kept them at this length. So we're going to go with it. It's just, we're going to have some fun, and it's just dipping, and we're going to go with it. So I got these little French markers here, and I am going to be using those French markers to create my, where I want my French to start, my white part to start, and I say where I want it to end and where I want it to start. So I'm going to go ahead and apply these, guys. I'm not going to do a lot of talking in this video. This video is kept in real time as well. I'm going to let you guys watch and see what I've done in with this video. I will come back when I feel like I should come back. But yeah, I think you guys, yesterday video, I talked the whole entire video, and I believe you kind of got the gist of it a little bit. But I'm just going to be showing you different ways I like to dip, in the different ways that I know I can dip, to not limit myself to think that I only can just do one color dip powder. Alright guys, I'm going to let you all enjoy some music, sit back and watch the process, and I will be back. Enjoy. guys, so I have finished my the white part of my Frenchies. Now I'm gonna go in with the pink, the pink parts of the Frenchies. So with the dip powder, you just want to put the base in the area where you want the powder to be. So I'm gonna take the base and I am just going to go up to where that French smile line is at, and then I'm going to curve. I'm going to stop right there. I'm going to round out the gel on some of these nails in that curve to make sure that the powder gets in that groove. My pinky is the tiniest finger ever, and I always, have issues with that finger, so I didn't want to do too much. Like I'm gonna do the bigger nails because it's so tiny. It don't require a lot. So here I'm just taking that first coat of the pink and I am going to put it on the nail, and I see I have some wet areas where the powder did not catch. So I went back in to make sure I get those areas. And for some strange reason, this pink powder wanted to chunk up around the cuticle area a lot. So yeah, guys, this application was a little bit of a process, but as I state and as I've always said, Jeannie, trust the process. It's gonna work out. Just trust the process. So I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna trust the process. And we're going to see how these come out. Alright, guys, I'll sit back and let you guys watch and see what I'm doing. So if you are a visual learner, this will help you a lot. I'll be back. Enjoy. I got my pink and white, and I've built it up. So, and the pink is just a little bit, tad bit built up, a little bit over the white. But I am going to fix that with the clear, so I'm not worried about it. I'm going to encapsulate the nails with the clear. Some areas, because the nails are so bulky, in some areas I'm just going to put the clear halfway in the nail, but really you don't want to do that. I realized after I start doing it that no, I don't want to do that because I'm going to get an uneven coverage. So what you want to do is make sure you are giving a full coverage of the base with the clear, because you can always fix it in shaping and filing, guys. If it's not, everything can be shaped, everything can be fixed in shaping and filing. Always remember that. And dip powder is not, it's one of the easiest mediums to file because it's not so coarse or hard. So just remember that. So I'm going to go in, I'm going to cap these nails, and I'm going to build the nail up to how I would like. But I'm also going to make sure that everything is evened out. So guys, I'm going to let you watch this process, and then I'll come back. Enjoy. right, guys, so we have got all our dip powder on the nails. We got our white, we got our pink, we got our clear, and this is the nails before shaping and filing. So we are going to do the shaping and filing. I think I end up doing the shaping and filing off camera, but sorry guys, before we get to shaping and filing, we are going to activate the nail. So this system has 1, 2, 3, and 4. So after you finish with 1, now you want to go with 2, which is the activator, and you want to activate the nail. So you want to make sure that you get a good amount of activator over all of the nails, the surface of the nails, the side walls, in the grooves, everywhere. My pinky is the only nail that didn't really just even out the way I wanted to, so I had to do a little bit more filing on that nail that I wanted to. I don't know what's wrong with me today, guys. I can't talk a lick. Forgive me. But I am going to go ahead and activate the nails, and then we are going to shape and file these. And I think I end up doing that off camera. But if I did not, you guys will see how I started shaping and filing on these nails particularly. All right, enjoy. Did you know licensed nail technicians are permitted to touch people as a part of their profession? This is true of very few other occupations, and it is an honor to be able to aid others in achieving a greater sense of well-being. It is your responsibility to understand the general anatomy and physiology of your clients, so you are sure to provide the best and safest possible service. So guys, that is just an honor and a privilege that we have as licensed nail techs, that we are able to touch people and that we are able to help people as well. I know that in my last week's video, I told you guys about we're not able to medically diagnose anyone or prescribe anything for anyone, but we are in the business of letting our clients know that there seems to be an issue, that they need to seek a physician or their doctor's medical attention right away. We are in the business of, just helping the client, because sometimes some people keep doing something, they don't know that something is going on or something is wrong. They just, doing it. They just going about their day, but it could be just you. You could be the prayer that they've been waiting on. You could be the answered prayer to what they needed to know and save their life, sort of, so to speak. So just be mindful. Those are the things. That's why we study the general body and anatomy and physiology in nail technician school as well, because we need to know all the things that we're looking at when we assessing people's hands and their feet. All right, guys. So I think I'm only going to show just a little bit of filing on the video here because I'm all out of frame and shot. I end up thinking that I just only showed just a little bit, just this one nail actually. And then I did everything else off camera. So I'm just going to speed this up. So guys, I'm gonna pop back in here. I am showing you where I did the finished filing and buffing off camera, but this is how you know your pop off method works wonders, because the nail popped off. The thumbnail popped off. I end up having to put it on with the sticky tabs, and I believe I'm gonna lose another finger while recording, and I think I end up putting sticky tabs on that one as well. I can't remember which finger it was, but I knew that I wouldn't continue be able to do what I'm doing because the nail was just a little too wobbly. But that's how you know that the peel off method works well. And this is going to be the video. At the end of the video, I'm going to be showing you guys how I pop the nails off. Now I'm showing you where I overfiled on some of the nails in the cuticle area, and it chipped the dip powder. So that is one of the things with dip powder. You want to make sure that you don't do like me and get too happy, filing happy, trying to clean it up, because yeah, you can create those issues like I did. But because this was a pop off method, I wasn't too concerned. Now I'm gonna tell you, if I was keeping these nails on, I'm gonna tell you guys how I would have fixed that issue, to make sure that everything is covered and I don't have that open space. That way my nails won't get any kind of um, water or moisture underneath and cause greenies or cause lifting. I would have went ahead and did the activator on the nail and got it to that last step. But before I went on to do the top coat, I would take some builder gel in a bottle, maybe the color clear or maybe in the color pink, and I would just fill in those areas there, wipe off the surface, buff a little bit, and then apply the top coat. So that is what I would do if I was actually going to wear these nails, because I wouldn't want to go back in with more dip. You can go back in with more dip. You just start from the beginning. Don't activate the nail just after you do the shape and filing. Clean the surface of the nail really, really good with the young nail swipe or alcohol. Clean the surface off really, really well, or with acetone, to make sure you pull off any of the activator that could be left on the nails, and then go back in and do your dip again. You can do it that way to clean up those areas, but there is a way to fix it, guys. There is a way to fix it, but my choice in fixing it, I would go to just a builder gel in a bottle that has the same kind of pink tone, and just give that, fix that, like fill that in there. That way I don't have to worry about, getting all the grain and the dust and everything back and all of that. But since this is a pop-off method, I was not going to be too impressed by it, because I knew I was going to pop these nails off on camera for you guys after this video. And so I did not even, I also decided not to stop the video and go wash my hands, because I had realized that, these nails are just very, very sensitive. They are ready to pop off like right now. And I still needed to get some in shots. So I said, let me get the in shots and then come back and pop off the nails. So, but you guys not going to see where I stopped. Y'all going to see me popping off the nails. Then the end shots, you'll still be able to see them at the end of the video. So guys, if you are here and you've come this far in the video, I want to thank you all for the support to my channel. I truly appreciate you all very much. If you are here and have not subscribed, go ahead, if you would, and hit that subscribe button for me. I would love to have you a part of my YouTube journey and my YouTube family. I just want to say, guys, I am really enjoying sticking with one medium. I just find it so relaxing, and I'm getting to pull out products that I personally forgot I had, just to be honest. And yeah, I buy so much all the time that I forget that I have so much already. So I'm going to use these products that I have, and yeah, and try to limit some of my buying purchases. I'm not going to tell you I'm not going to buy. I'm telling y'all I'm going to limit my buying purchases. Because you already know, when we see something we like or we see something we want, we go for it. So, and I'm working hard, guys. I am working pretty hard. And I do want to, I'll tell y'all in the next video. Maybe I'll tell y'all by the end of the week. I don't know. But I'll let y'all know. But anyway, guys, I have went ahead and cleaned the surface. We're going to go ahead and use the top coat, which is step number 3 in the lavender violet system. And you don't have to, with this top coat, guys, you don't have to put it in the light. Oh, I wanted to show you guys. See the pointer finger. Now the pointer finger ready to come off. So I think I end up taking it off and sticking it back on with some with a sticky tab, because I knew that once I put the top coat on, it's probably not going to look right because it's ready to come off. So see how easy that popped off? It just popped off. So yeah, that method that I use, it works. I only have a hard time with the middle sometimes not wanting to come off because I don't know, something about my middle finger, it want to bond the nail. It takes a minute for it to pop off. But the other nails, I don't think I had any issues. I think it was my ring finger that it kind of micro shattered when I went to go grab it. So I end up not being able to keep these nails for a display. I end up throwing, the 4 nails that was left into my nail pile and throwing that finger in the trash because it was not going to be any more good to me. But yeah, this is just some of the things that happens when you are doing these pop off methods. They can pop off on you right in the middle of the process of doing nails. And that's why it's so annoying. But I knew that I had more content to create and I knew I had to just keep going. And so that's what I did. I just bonded it back on there and kept going. And we're going to top coat and we're going to get I'm going to show you guys how to just take these off. And y'all will see the final shots at the end. I want to thank you all for watching. Please don't forget to comment, like, share, and subscribe. And follow me over on all of my socials at TheNailJeanieSC. And yeah, let's look at the top coat. Now looking back at them, they're not that bad. I just think they could be better if I didn't have all the issues with them popping off, over fouling, and all of that. They would have turned out just fine. But yeah, I'm going to try it again. I'm going to always keep testing the waters. But I like the fact that you can do French. I hope you saw what I was trying to show you, is that you can do a French nail design with dip powder. It don't always have to be a drawed on French. You can always do it with the dip powder. You just have to be mindful that it's a process and it takes time, but it can be done. So I'm going to go ahead and continue to top coat, guys, and then you all will see me pop these nails off here, and then we are at the end of the video. So guys, I really, really, truly appreciate you all, and I will come back with my final goodbye. so here is the final look. I did have a little hard time getting off the middle and the ring, but we got it off. The deuces are flying in the air. You already know what time it is. Poof. The Nail Genie. She's out.